questions. I can't really talk.
Did you tell everyone to come into the net even more against Oklahoma, because it's especially Yannick maybe at one, he would not.
Well, I don't think you want to stay back with a Spaniard. I mean, we're dumb but not stupid. And yeah, I mean, certainly, I don't think we came in. I think it's hard to classify a group to play a certain way, but I think my teams have played that way more than stay back, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, they've gotten good at it. I mean, Max is a pretty big ball on the last point. So yeah, I mean, we knew we had some game plans to get the ball at strike zones and go forward. I mean, that's normally what we like to do.
Against this particular team, or you just didn't know enough about
them
to know?
No, we knew a lot. I mean, you know, you see these guys. You know, Max had played his guy twice. I mean, we had all played these guys a couple of times. I mean, hadn't played them as a team, but we knew exactly who they were. And yeah, I mean, let me tell you something. John Roddick and Oklahoma Sooners, they were a class act out there. They competed hard. There was no BS. Straightforward. It was a great match. I was proud to be a part of a match like that.
Why do you think people wouldn't have expected you to be here in September?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we lost in the quarters last year. You know, I don't think we were one of the named schools. You know, we got ranked 4 or 5. I don't know. Those rankings are meaningless. And to me, I mean, I looked at the squad and like we needed to get better, and you know, we certainly got better. You know, guys got a lot better. Michael Grant, huge contribution here. Eric Johnson, Max DeBroom, I mean, they really stepped it up. And, you know, Ray got to this point, and it was a lot like Ray's sophomore year. I mean, he just didn't lose a set. He didn't lose a set. So, you know, we had a lot of work to do. And, you know, it still was not, I mean, I didn't think we played great doubles today, but that's because Oklahoma played so good. But it's a credit to these guys. These guys really worked hard.
Ray, your opponent had obviously been playing real well. He started off making some pretty crazy shots early on.
Yeah.
What did you do to kind of get the momentum turned late in the first set?
You know, I dug myself a pretty big hole in the beginning. But,
he's good at that.
But, I mean, you know, since day one, Coach has, you know, emphasized just leaving it out all on the court. And, you know, whatever happens, happens. And just competing my butt off. So it's just a great coaching staff and my teammates. I'm just so happy for them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we talked about before the match. You know, just competing as hard as we could. You know, we don't talk about winning and losing. We just wanted to just play as hard as we could. You know, you for me, you know, I mean, I know the guys probably have it a lot tougher, but you just try and put that pressure out. I mean, someone asked me yesterday, 100 NCAA victory for USC. I mean, look, it's so hard to win one of these. It is just so hard. And you just try and just do the right things and forget about the outcome.
Matt, you had a 4-2 lead in that. Everybody was kind of
4-2, 40 love.
4-3,
40 love. 4-3, who's counting? That was my fault. I told you to serve volley on the second serve.
You know, you lost that game. It was 4-all. How did you kind of, you know, reset your thought process?
I don't know. There's so much going through your mind, but seeing your teammates right next to the court and coaches on the court, they help you through. I mean, there's no way I could have done it without them. So it's just fighting for them, fighting for yourself. Just keep going with the plan, stay disciplined.
Incredible effort. I mean, really, if you think about, he's at 4-3, 40 love with his serve. I mean, you should never lose that game. But for him to lose that game in 4 or 5 adds, and then come back and break right back, and then boom, it's happening again. He's at 40 love, and now it's 40-30. And look, he needed to get into the net on that last point, so he hit a great volley. And
that was a good return.
It was a good return. They made us win.
Any more questions?
How much do you think the experience you had with some of the guys like 1 and 2 who have been there before played?
What do you think, Ray?
walking out on these courts, I just think it's just comfortable for us. You know, coming back here, 2 years ago, it was just so many memories, and you walk on these courts, and it's just, it's like you're playing at home. So, it's definitely a great place to play, and it's just a great atmosphere. It just makes it so special.
Yeah, I think you win this, we won this with our legs today, I thought. 4 and 6, I mean, I don't see much of 1, 2, and 3, but we were strong, our legs were strong, and that was really cool to see.
Does the band usually travel with you?
It was kind of interesting because they're supposed to come when we get in the semis, that's a deal we have. Any team that gets in the semis in the NCAAs, the band comes out, at least that's what they told me. And I don't necessarily arrange it, but they weren't here yesterday. I didn't realize downplaying it with the team, but I was pissed. I mean, I was like, the band's supposed to be here. I mean, like when you win a national championship, when you win any kind of great victory, and the band plays a fight song, it's a pretty special feeling. And so my boss, Steve Loeb, said, "Oh, sorry, they're doing the Arsenio Hall show." He was lying to me. So we looked up, and so that was really cool. Really cool.
So they played previously when you won national championships?
In 2011 and 2012. So, yeah, I mean, it just makes it so special.
Coach Roddick said in his unbiased opinion he'd like the tournament to be here every year. Would you agree with that?
How would I complain? Look, I think it's important to mix it up, but I certainly think every 2 or 3 years it should be here. This is the best site. It has the best town, it has the best fans, it has the best facility. It's a wonderful place to play. And the atmosphere in the last 2 nights, I mean, I keep on saying special, but it's just different. And I mean, they know what they're doing here also. Matt does a great job.
One more question? No more questions?
Thank you.